guys' garage. Cab time, finally. So, I'm hitting my little dents as I see, or well, the ones that I know of first. That way, get them out of the way, and then I'm sure I'll find a little rock dents, little guys here and there as I sand. But I'll attack those immediately too because they'll disappear on a guy. So yep, as you start DA sanding, you'll see any little dent normally. So that's, yeah, let's get this done. Well, it's getting dusty. But anyways, I got my little spots everywhere touched up. Working on the hood though, another story. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's these little slits, like, and they're little cracks. Maybe if I, yep, they're everywhere. They're quite deep, at least through the clear coat. So I've been hitting this with 80 grit. I'm taking the clear coat and the base off. That's a job there. I mean, I'm telling you. And this kind of got blew off a minute ago too. So anywho, I'm gonna take that down at least to the original primer. I don't want any of those cracks showing up, and I do not see them anymore. So I really think they're just in the clear. And then this door was a hassle. Had that dent, and then whatever it was went wham, wham, wham. And it also creased all the way, a fine crease up there, but we got her down. Pretty cool trick here, especially on big body panels like this. You just take a pencil, hard to see, lightly go like this all over it, and then you can black sand it in steps, and then you'll see, like, if you got a low spot, high spot, oops, and that will pretty much get it perfect for you. So after I still nailing that down, I have, you can see it right here, some bad spots. I'm going to cut that out. I already got my piece of tin cut. We'll cut this out, and then I beat it in just a little bit, and a little bit of Bondo, and that's going to do her there. So everything's white, dusty, but let's keep trucking. Not the prettiest, I admit it, but whatever. I'll actually maybe pound this in just a tad. And well, just a little bit of filler and she'll be good to go. And I cleaned it up with 80 grit sandpaper real good so it has a bite everywhere. And then I used, was it Napathina? Napathina. It's like a high, fast evaporating paint thinner type stuff to clean this up real good. I've never had a problem with this stuff sticking. And to be honest, everybody uses it, so. Boy, this stuff seems, it's just slippery today. The whole point of me hammering this in just a little bit is because you don't want it to be out further than your door. And you know, like those cab corner kits and everything, they just want you to overlap. And that looks horrible. This hangy stuff will sand right off. I guarantee I'll have to do another coat. This is way back from that. I cleaned all metal. You don't want to put that on any rust or anything, or a pinhole even. It will bubble up. You just want to make sure of that. So I got 2 little baby ones to do and get back to sanding that hood. Well, I sanded, primered, taped, cleaned, yada yada. Here we are. Still gonna wipe it down 2 more times, but I'm getting my fans going, and then it's cold. It's person real cold. Outside. Ready heater also runs in here because my doors and windows are open at this point. It's 20 degrees. So I'm gonna stir up everything, and then hopefully everything dust-wise is moved where it has to go, and then I'll wipe her down again, possibly again. So definitely every little bump or dust piece you will see, so we'll try my best. The hoods are always the worst. You know, everything rains down, and my fan, whew, she's on her last leg. I don't know. Oh, now it's going faster. I don't know. We'll see. I got a big boy when I run the summer with my door vent and all that, but in the winter there ain't bugs, so I just shoot the old ready heater out this way and the fan out that way. We got this one used, so I don't know. We'll see. I send flames, call my name. I freeze, I burn, I flame. I love, I hate the same. Polarized in hair and pain. since I've been in a hurry lately, I made a quick decision while doing base coat. Skip the black sanding, I just need to get this truck out of here and then just lay the clear right while it's still tacky. Take a walk around. I did little baby dent right there. I totally missed. I don't know if you guys can see it. What a bummer. But yeah, we'll get her out tomorrow. Take the tape off and everything and yeah, see what she looks like. Get the box on hopefully without scratching anything and stuff, so flip screen to that. We're back. Alright. Once again, using the cheapest straps you could possibly buy, except for one good one. I'll hang this. A little more important to get it more level this time. I actually used a 20-pound weight to slide around the box. So hopefully it's somewhat good, and ran a pillow for protection, and it's always the worst part ever. Let's try to shimmy this on, I guess. Well, anyways, I don't know what's... I need to get a normal camera or something here. It keeps cutting me off. I'm losing stuff. Anyways, it's sitting there. It's a couple inches off at the moment. But I will fiddle-diddly around with it. Get the wheels back on, and... it's dirty already. It's the back sat outside for about a week. But, I got tires back on, roller back in. We still got decals, bumpers, door handles. I got this one on already. But the little protecting plastic between the handle and the doorknob is white. It looks horrible. I'm going to take it off, get a black one. I don't know if it's maybe just sun faded. So let's do all that and shimmy dimmy it back in. We can shimmy dimmy this somewhere to get a little cleaner look at her quick. Hoping the lift springs helped. It looks like it. I am on a pretty good slope here. The openings look pretty even though. But yeah, this part of my driveway is pretty downhill. Got an exhaust leak, I think. Yeah. I only did from the first cat back, so I gotta check under here. So let's get her back in the shed. More work. Well, I'm gonna show y'all what I do for painting. It all depends on what kind of job I'm doing. So, and I'm definitely not a professional. I do what I do. I try at least. So, I'll kind of go through the steps, the mixing ratios, the paint, and sanding procedures. So, I'm going to use 320. Rough this all up nice. You don't want anything shiny left. If there's any rock chips or anything, you're going to want to feather those out a ways, because otherwise it'll look like you almost leave a dent if you just hit the one spot. And then yeah, I'll kind of step by step crudely on how I do this. So, and you know, I could easily hand sand this, scuff it, whatever. Those little SOS pads, just like this does a decent enough job, you know, if you have no flaws or nothing. But I'm even lazier than that. So be careful on corners, everything. But I'm just gonna quick touch this. So then I'll just use this piece and get the corners, because with that you'll burn through every layer of paint in a quick hurry. And trust me, you even want to get like the corner edge just quick, because you got to give something the paint to stick to, otherwise it'll just start peeling. And then we'll wipe her down with it. I use Napathia. Let me show you guys. Just say it backwards. Napathia, I believe. Whatever. It's a fast evaporating paint thinner. You can find it about anywhere. And they say always wipe in one direction, just kind of like how you stain stuff. I don't always do that. This part is barely visible except for the front here. So, and I don't have to paint the back side, it's black. And it's all covered and painted, so it's good shape. Like I said, this truck's pretty good shape. So I'm not going to be worried about painting the backside. Just want to make sure it's all clean. Nice cold one. Green can, just kidding. Alright, well I got my base and the reducer. This 2-to-1, so it's pretty easy. We got a 2-to-1 right here, and I don't need barely any paint, so I'm gonna mix just on the 1 mark. So like say if you're on 5, you want to do the max amount, you do your paint, and then you go to the other 5 here with reducer. I could tell you guys a lot of this on how to set up your gun. There's tons of videos that it's just great pattern on how the edges of the spray. You don't want them big, chunky, flashy, and even and stuff. So you guys can go there. So I do that, sort of a light coat on the first round, and then you'll do it so it's tacky, like you're feeling the backside of a piece of duct tape, masking tape, whatever. door. It's a horrible idea. You got the chain, it shakes everything. So normally when I do that, I'll press the unlock from the chain. I'll gently roll it up and down without using the motor or nothing. You just pull where right there attaches it, and you can manually do it. With this piece, I wasn't too worried. So, you know, even opening the door and creating the draft. So everything you're going to want to do pre that, and wipe it down again after you do all that, before you paint. Like I said, this piece I'm not too worried about. So that's the cleaning. That's the whole step of doing a little job. You know, there she be, so I can. So we can leave this overnight, and it should be good enough for me to put on tomorrow. Some plastic pieces that go here. It's actually upside down right now. So, but anyways, so we'll try this again. Snap till tomorrow. We'll get this grill and lights and all this gobbledygook back on. I don't remember. So hang in there with me, guys. We'll see. I put the piece on and we painted, and it's just four altogether bolts that hold this on, so no biggie there. I gotta take the battery tray out. I also took, in the beginning, the window washer, just for easy access. I guess before I hammer down, I taped, definitely tape any plug-ins or light bulbs. You don't want those. I ain't cheap anymore. Holy mollies. You're a sticky devil. This thing will definitely need a bath. cleaning here and everything. It don't need to be painted or anything. Just I was thinking about getting the paintable grill in this and do away with the chrome completely, because I kind of like that look sometimes. But then again, everything on this truck is pretty good shape. So I guess why, you know, the next guy, he could choose what he wants. If he wants to paint this and I actually got a little left over, I'll hand him over with the truck so there's enough to do that. And it would be easy enough to do if you could just buy a $20 spray gun from anywhere and do that job quick. It's not hard to do. Let's watch a couple videos. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me do all this. It's gonna take me some time to clean this up. Good after 30 years of bug guts and grime, and who knows what they ran into this little junk. Yeah. Hey, we got the front end on. You know, work on these headlights, clean them up a little more. Like I said, clean the chrome up a little more, and I got a wash in here, but it's all nice. So I didn't buy new. And I threw on the bug shield again. Real easy to take it off. It's just 4 screws or 5 screws underneath. So now we just got the bumper brakes, mirrors. I gotta change the window motor and that. It's kind of stripped out. You gotta help it out. I don't know if I'll have this in that video or not. We'll see. Well, saving the best for last. Gotta bust out these brakes. Broke brake lines. Doing the new towers here. Yep, gotta do it. So, let's get to it. Don't forget these. There we go. Ain't so bad. Come back with me and you'll see the world of something. Okay, I'm gonna crawl up top. Disconnect this in the master cylinder, kind of feed down ding-a-ling-gilly. Almost perfect. You see? Wow. It helps to pre-bend them just a little bit. You're never gonna get them right. Well, there we go. I'm gonna leave these wheels off. I gotta clean this up, that up, everything up. Want to paint it nice. It's not bad though. I'll just show you a peek. New line there. I'm gonna straighten these up just a little bit yet, and I'll get them in place, make sure they're not rubbing. And like I said, I'm gonna clean that up. So I'm gonna leave the wheels off, but we're gonna get the wheel cylinders in the back. Got some brand new ones. The one's leaking like crazy. We'll start attacking the rear. Are we gonna be lucky? Almost. Whew, there we go. I'm not gonna bore you with the other side. Same exact thing. I mean, identical. So, I'm gonna clean, look at that. I'm gonna just clean this up a little bit, paint this, spray the brakes off. Same thing with the front. Gotta clean up, paint. I mean, it's pretty much all repainted, cleaned up, so I'm just gonna spend some time crawling around, getting things in my eyes and whatnot. And we'll bleed brakes. Clean wheels. You know, the list never ends. We'll go for a drive then. So next time you'll see me, hopefully jamming gears, hearing the rhythms. So let's cross fingers, knock on wood. Doors not even wood. I don't know what's wood. I got wood up there. So we'll do that. Hopefully next time you see me, we are going to be driving around. lot of cleaning, crawling under, wire wheeling, scuffing, painting, eating rust, getting the outside done. We got her. Still waiting on mirrors. I gotta do interior. I think I'm gonna do that in another video. I gotta pump this one out. So let's take a look. And boy, I'll tell you what, you know that spray on wax after you wash it, that's a good stuff to use, because I didn't have any. I ran out, and then I also used just a dish rag cloth to dry it off. Boy, lint everywhere, so excuse that. But got her all cleaned up. Actually, some sunlight, maybe you can see the pearl. And excuse the lint, it's everywhere. And any watermarks. But I like that color, it's a pretty cool color, other than just plain black. You got the new dual exhaust and the Rhino liner. When the bed was sitting outside while I was doing the cabin stuff, I got a tree that likes dropping, I don't even know what they are, little pod seeds of something. Well, the sun really hurts the camera. Yeah. You see my watermarks? The truck's just full of it here. We'll polish her up one more time. But got the underneath. It's all nice. You know, I didn't get everything. But she's pretty clean. I mean, you can drive it on the road. You can, you know, I didn't paint the drive shaft, and there's a lot of things I didn't paint. It just didn't really need it. Someone else can. Someone can take her the rest of the way, you know, change rims, lift it, whatever, or leave it like it is, or make it completely bone stock, you know, put original rims on it. You know, this truck can do, it's right in that position where it can do anything you want. And there is no, you know, I replaced the fenders. For some reason, that's the only thing that had rust. So this thing's probably going to last longer than a brand new truck. I mean, they hold up. Good metal. So I just want to say thank you guys. Appreciate it a ton. I'm just trying to share this stuff. It's fun. I like watching other channels all the time too. It's better than normal TV most times. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it.